Hello everybody, greetings from Schmitz Preserve in beautiful West Seattle near Alki Beach. I invite you to join me for the next 20 minutes in a beautiful forest bathing experience, nature connection with this land. Start off by taking in a deep breath, breathing in all of the medicine of the land, all the things that you hope to get from this time together. Imagine that you're breathing that in, and then you're going to exhale the things that you don't need, at least for this 20 minutes, or maybe things that you don't need in daily life altogether. So let's practice that. Breathing in, and a big exhale. And feel the weight of your body. Now, it's important to me that I communicate the location that I film these videos. Because anytime you go into nature, it's essential that you know where you are so you can make connection with the spirits of land and place that are very powerful spirits, very powerful way to engage in the land. And that engagement is really what brings that feeling of belonging, feelings of resilience, and feelings of purpose. If you're watching this, you likely have your own ways to deepen in the natural world. And I invite you to join me for this experience as a practice. For 30,000 years, humans have been in nature. We understand it, and there's these parts of our brain, even though the noise of daily life can be really loud, there's a part of us that wants to awaken to it or has already awakened, but really wants to keep practicing and to keep deepening in the connection to the natural world. So I invite you to join me today for a practice as we embark on this beautiful forest bathing experience in Schmitz Preserve in beautiful West Seattle near Alki Beach. Now, walking through this beautiful preserve in the middle of a city, I've been struck by all of the roots. And it reminds me how important it is to be grounded. So that when the wind blows, the wind could be any different kinds of things in daily life. Something that happens at work, in your personal life, it could be current events. Those things can be like a wind blowing through the forest, blowing the trees. And if trees aren't grounded, they'll fall over. And that's not the best outcome. So I invite you to join me for this forest bathing experience, this nature connection experience, really deepening into our roots. And I invite you to ask the question to yourself, how are you like these roots? Grabbing hold and anchoring yourself, anchoring you into your daily life in ways that allow you to be able to withstand the winds that are blowing. Because the winds will always be blowing. Nature's always changing. There will always be change. You are resilient if you can be grounded. And the more you can find grounding, the more you can attach your roots into fertile soil, the more you'll be able to withstand all these other things going on around you that might seem unsettling. How are you rooted? Just like the trees in this forest. Again, take a big deep breath in, breathe in all the medicine, all the opportunity here to learn and grow, all the opportunity to practice your nature connection. And then breathe out the things that you don't need right now. And feel the weight of your body and open up to your roots. Take a big deep breath in. And feel the weight of your body. I invite you to practice with me, working on connection and grounding the different parts of our inner self. And the first area to focus on is our mind. And in this day and age, in our culture, our minds are all racing around the clock. And so imagine that this is your opportunity to press pause on that, to get out of your head, whatever way you want to look at that. Our brains are important. We need our brains. We need thoughts. We need ideas. We just maybe don't need them running like a hamster wheel around the clock. And this is an opportunity to tie in your creativity, tie in your ideas and your thoughts that are helpful, that are constructive in your life, but imagining that you're grounding, like you're taking your brain and you're winding it into these roots, or you're tying it around the tree. However you want to look at that, take this next opportunity, the next few minutes, to imagine that you are asking your brain, allowing your brain, encouraging your brain, taking your thoughts, taking your creativity, and giving it to nature to integrate it into the roots so that you can be really grounded in your thoughts. You can be grounded in your creativity and the ideas that you have. Take a big deep breath in and a big exhale. Anything you don't need right now. Feel the weight of your body. Maybe there's times in your life, maybe you're feeling that right now, where you feel like you're blowing in the wind. You don't have a lot grounding you or controlling this sway, or you're uneasy, or there's some anxiety around the way that you're blowing in the wind. And that's okay, because we're always going to have the winds blowing. But this is an opportunity for this next section. I invite you to join me to work with the ways that the wind is blowing in your life, and to be mindful of that, to be mindful of the wind blowing, whatever that means for you. And at the same time, as you follow this cedar tree, feel the weight of your body and imagine that your roots, the edge of your feet, are holding you. And just practice. This is a practice. So practice feeling the roots going into the soil here in West Seattle at this nature preserve, and then allow the wind to blow and just kind of feel that tension release. It's a practice. And choose to remember the sensations and the feelings, and remember to breathe. Feel the weight of your body. Feel your roots. There are times and places for everything in nature, including symbols like colors, textures, and today, for our exercise, for our practice, I invite you to work with the green of this moss, the luscious green. Now, green can be a symbol for creativity. Moss can be a symbol for softness. It can be a symbol for resilience because it takes in all the moisture, which would be maybe represented by emotions. There's lots of ways to look at this, but for this exercise, I invite you to join me in this practice of looking at our heart and opening up our heart to what it means to be grounded, what it means to have roots, almost as if our heart, you're imagining that your heart is sprouting these roots and growing into the natural world. Because essentially a nature connection, a forest bathing experience, that's what you're doing. You're growing roots, or you're conscious of these roots that you have coming out from all the parts of you. Roots from your brain, from your mind, roots from your spirit, your instincts, and roots from your heart. So for this next section, I invite you to imagine that your heart is growing these roots, and you're conscious of it now. And use the green of the moss. Use the passion of the moss, the creativity, the lusciousness of the moss to be your guide as a symbol for growing roots from your heart. Take a big deep breath in, a big exhale. Feel the weight of your body and deepen in your roots from your heart into this beautiful scene in nature. Take a big deep breath in, a big exhale, and feel the weight of your body. So we've come into this forest bathing experience where we're really looking at our roots and what it means to be rooted, what it means to be grounded in a world today where the winds are blowing. We have practiced with letting our mind be a little bit more balanced, our ideas, our thoughts be more grounded. We've looked at how to keep rooted when we feel the winds of change, we feel all the external things around us trying to blow us over, but we feel that we're rooted. We know we're rooted and we're grounded, and you get this in the natural world. And then we've opened up our heart and grown little roots. We've grown new roots connecting to nature, which is why you do this every day, so that we can feel our heart grounding. And now it's time to look at our strengths. Look at how being grounded will help us be strong and tall and wise. Because the benefits of making a nature connection for 20 minutes every day in little increments is that you're able to quiet your mind, and when you practice, then you're able to manage your emotions for better outcomes. And all with that leading to empowerment, making decisions, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut instinct more, because all of this is adding up to self-clarity that you can use in daily life. For this last section, I invite you to join me to deepen in our strengths. And imagine that this age-old Douglas fir tree has roots that we can't see. We can see them start to go down. We can see that they're thick and they're big. And they must be thick. They must be a deep foundation to hold this tree up. This tree goes up a few hundred feet into the forest. So imagine if we are these long bodies, these trees, and we're able to withstand the wind. Imagine how strong we are. We're stronger than we think. We have roots that can grow deeper, can grow wider to help us withstand whatever comes our way. So take a big deep breath in, a big exhale, and connect yourself in whatever way makes sense for you to this tree, to the wisdom of the Douglas fir, and imagining that you are thickening your roots, you're deepening your roots, you're getting stronger, and you're harnessing the strength you already have. It's a matter of just paying attention to the strength you already have. Big deep breath in, big exhale. Feel the weight of your body. That's grounding. Feeling the weight of your body, feeling roots, whether that's physically with your feet on the floor or symbolically, understanding that you are rooted and you're grounded. You're better able to help yourself, help your loved ones, help your community, help the planet when you are grounded, when you are secure, because then you become part of the strong Douglas fir in the forest that's able to withstand the winds of change, the winds of daily life. I hope that you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll like and you'll comment and you'll share this. And most importantly, I want to leave you with a reminder that just 20 minutes a day, just 20 minutes a day, making some sort of meaningful connection to nature is enough to give you the grounding that you need to continue forward in making changes in your life, if that's what you're looking for, if you're on the path to healing, or maybe you are focusing on awakening to your purpose, if you're not sure what that is already, or empowering yourself to make important decisions, or general wellness. 20 minutes a day grounding in nature is enough to help you change the trajectory of your life. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you down the road.